Greetings, my dear Earthlings. Today I have come to you as a private individual so as to share my vision of the current events on Earth with you. And I see that vibration gap between people is growing larger and larger with every single day. It is accounted for by the fact that your planet has already reached the active phase of transition. And this is what I mean by this expression. Now activity shows in terms of everything. In terms of Earth it shows in her vibrations swiftly increasing, and in terms of people in the fact that every person has already decided on their position in respect of the events taking place all over the world and has started to uphold their ground. Thus, light and ancient souls understand that under no circumstances will they accept the world order that is being imposed on them right now, and under no circumstances will they allow to be vaccinated no matter how high the price they have to pay is. While those who have not managed to break free from the third dimension matrix fanatically follow all the authorities' instructions and believe everything that the mass media under the hidden government control are communicating to them. Between these two groups there is almost no layer left of those who have not arrived to a decision yet or are still in doubt. As a matter of fact, you are allowed enough time to think everything over, as well as sufficient information that discloses the actual state of things. Why haven't so many people managed to take advantage of all this for their own sake? Before all, it is explained by the fact that the majority of them is not humans but creatures embodied as humans, both reptiloids and representatives of other low vibration civilizations. As you already know, they live in compliance with certain programs that, unfortunately, influence young immature human souls in a magic way. Herd feeling that has been cultivated in your society for centuries has now played its crucial fateful role for many. Unfortunately, in this respect the odds were not in favor of light in spite of all our efforts and the efforts of highly developed civilizations representatives embodied as humans such as the Pleiades, Arcturus, Andromeda, Sirius, as well as many other ancient human souls. But I would like to comfort you and tell you that despite the stratification of Earthlings according to vibrations and worldview being so striking, the odds are still in favor of those who are ready to make transition. And the reason is as follows. The point here is not in quantity but in quality of human souls. The best representatives of Earth aspiration for light and their irresistible desire to move into the fifth dimension with their planet have turned out to be strong enough to attract, in accordance with the law of similars, all the higher powers of the universe and your galaxy family. These people high vibrations have overwhelmed the low vibrations of a huge amount of the average people who failed to break free from the metes and bounds of the third dimensionality and have overcome the barrier separating the third dimension world from those of the fourth and fifth density. So now, invisible events occurring both at the subtle and physical level of Earth have also reached their active phase and will swiftly turn apparent. The very disclosure you have been waiting for so long is not far off, and I would like you to know that the Galactic Federation for their part make all the efforts to get this process run smoothly and as painlessly for people as possible. At present all our energies are directed at disarming dark representatives on Earth who before they finally leave the planet are trying to ruin as many human souls as possible, though they understand that their plan on robotization of Earth population has already failed. I assure you, we keep our finger on the pulse, but we ask you to remain faithful to the chosen path up till the end and not to yield to the ruling top provocations under any circumstances. The most regretful thing that could happen now is to fall to the ground at the very last moment when the victory of the light forces is on the threshold. Now, always remember that we are always there for you at this turning point of your destiny. I love you very much and admire your courage. My dear Ashtar Sheran spoke to you.